How's it going, people? Welcome back to my channel. Another transfer talk for you guys today, discussing some midfielders. I've gone through some wingers and I've gone through centre-backs. I think the third position we need some reinforcements in, some upgrades in, is definitely the centre of the park, midfield, especially we're losing Ramsey, or we've lost Ramsey now. So it's an area we definitely need to improve on, and the middle of the park wins games at the end of the day. Whoever controls the game in the middle most time wins the game. So it's a vital area of the pitch. The spine of the team comes from centre back to centre mid down to the striker. So we need someone there that, in my opinion, is an upgrade on Xhaka. I think Torreira is the one to start next season, so I'm looking for a partner for him. Obviously, Guendouzi played a hell of a lot of games for us last season too. Credit to him at his young age. So with Torreira, Guendouzi, Xhaka, and possibly another one, maybe two additions there, I think we'll be solid going into next season. So let's start with Doucoure. Starting with him because it's someone we've been linked to in the past. It's someone that I believe knows the Prem well, has the attributes needed to improve us in the middle. Powerful, strong, he's box to box. And you know what? He plays with a smile on his face as well, you know. And if you look at the way Oba and Lacquer are and the chemistry they have, I think Doucoure would definitely be a good addition to the team right now in terms of spirit and morale in the dressing room and whatnot. And he's a good player as well. He's a good player. I think he's about 26 years of age, so his next move is the big one if he gets it. I think we should give him that chance. Probably get him for about 40 mil, I'd say. People might look at that as hefty, but in this transfer market now, in this day and age, 40 million is nothing. So I know some of you are probably saying 40 million, that's our whole transfer budget. Again, I've mentioned in another video, I don't believe that's our transfer budget. The Europa League finals tomorrow, we still don't know if we're in Champions League. We've got endorsements, we've got like money coming in left, right and centre, wages coming off left, right and centre. We have more than 40 mil, man. Stop listening to all these reports. I'm telling you, you'll go mad listening to them. This is Arsenal Football Club, one of the biggest brands in the world, let alone football. And you're telling me we've got 40 million to spend, but Leicester and Wolves and them, man, got more money to spend than that. Come on, man. Open your eyes. Open your fucking eyes. So yeah, Doucoure would be a welcome addition. And you know what? I've heard through some friends that we have been in talks with him and his agent. By friends, I mean people that actually know him, people that chill with him during his spare time. I wasn't going to mention it, but apparently there was talks with his agent about a month ago. So hopefully we build on that. I haven't asked since, I haven't heard since, I haven't even seen them man since. So we'll see what happens with that. Thomas Partey is another one we've been linked with. Atletico, 25 years of age, 26 as well, I think. Smaller in stature than Doucoure, but breaks up play very well. A decent passer. He's not great, but he releases the ball well. He gets it from A to B through the line. So another one that will be welcome addition. You know what I like about him is he's been under Simeone for these years, and Simeone is a great tactician, and he makes sure his players work hard. Tactics are drilled into them. They know their job and they do their job. So someone like that coming in, he can improve the players around him as well. Do you know what I mean? He could be a leader in the middle. So that's another welcome name that we're linked to. I think he's got a release clause of about 40-45 mil, so we're in the same ballpark as Doucoure. Obviously, he'd be coming in from another league, but with him, he's got the attributes needed to excel in this league. Obviously, Doucoure is more proven in the league, having been at Watford for a number of years, but definitely Partey is someone that would definitely bring in a good ethic, a good work ethic, a good view of the game, especially coming from a team that's made Champions League latter stages quite often in the past few years and won the Europa League. So another welcome name. Arsenal being linked to all these welcome names to me is just something new. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. Obviously, I'm doing these videos and stating the names I'd like to see, and also mentioning some of the names we've been linked to that I wouldn't mind seeing. But knowing Arsenal, we'll fuck about again. Cagliari have Nicolo Barella. He's going for about 40-45 mil, been linked to Chelsea, been linked to other couple top clubs. He's a different sort of midfielder. He's someone that Probably an upgrade on Xhaka. That's what I'd see him as. Maybe not as robust, but much more composure. Can go both ways. Good passer of the ball. Direct passer of the ball as well. None of this side-to-side stuff. Efficient. I'd say he's a bit of Jorginho, a bit of Xhaka, but someone that we could possibly do. We need a bit of composure in that middle. Do you know what I mean? I know people might say, look, Xhaka's got composure. Xhaka doesn't have composure. He panics. If a player is 2-3 yards away from him, he panics, and all he has is a left foot. So, in my opinion, the Premier League, that's not good enough. It's too easy to read, and look, he's lost the most number of possessions, conceding goal on our side. So, or whatever that stat is, man. Whatever that stat is, he's fucking lost the ball a hell of a lot of times, and leading to us conceding a hell of a lot of goals. So, whatever that stat is, it kind of proves my point. Yeah, he needs to work on his right foot, Xhaka, or he can be moved on next summer too. With Barella, Italian, Cagliari, like I said, he's due a next move. He's only, 22, I think, 23 maybe. So he's got a lot of development to come. Like I said, big clubs are sniffing around him. So why not go for him? Why not? We might need something different in the middle. We might need someone with composure like that next to Torreira to calm things down a bit more in the middle. Do you know what I mean? Let Torreira win the ball. Let him be the little dog running around. And Barella, as soon as he gets it, release, find the pass. Find Ozil through the lines if we keep him. Do you know what I mean? We need that person like Cazorla who... And don't get me wrong, Barella is no Cazorla. He is no Cazorla. Cazorla used to do it effortlessly, passing, dribbling. He was all round, but Barella can get the ball to Ozil efficiently. Probably not as efficiently as Cazorla used to, but it's definitely an upgrade on what we got right now. I forgot to mention Adrian Rabiot. That's probably number 1 on my list. He's free transfer. And you know what's surprising about him? He hasn't confirmed who he's going to yet. Similar to Ramsey, he's been free to talk to many clubs since January. He's probably talked to many clubs since January. And I've got a feeling that the reason he hasn't confirmed what club it is, or the reason the club hasn't come out, is possibly waiting for us to get Champions League football. Possibly. I know I'm reaching for the stars here, but it might be. Look, him and Emery got along well. I think Rabiot's best period at PSG came under Emery in terms of consistency and minutes on the pitch, and I think he had good things to say about him before he before he got let go at the end of last season. So that's possibly someone we might be getting in. I'm hoping, I'm keeping everything crossed on that one, because it is surprising he hasn't come out and confirmed what team. So who is it? I know United have been linked recently, but if United managed to get him, I'd look at Emery, I'd look at our boardroom, I'd look at the people handling transfers and think, what the fuck? How did United get him? How can United get him? So that's a player we should be all over right now. We should be all over, but look, tomorrow, the big one, Champions League football, are we getting it next season or not? Like I said in another video, a lot of these names would be a myth if we don't get it. So that's a vital game tomorrow. Very, very important. And after these transfer talk episodes, what I'll do is, anytime we're linked to a player with strong links, I'm not going to just do videos on anyone willy-nilly. I'm going to do the strong links that could happen. I'm going to bring out a video and talk about them a bit more. I've already talked about the centre-backs I want in. I've already talked about the wingers and attacking mids I want in. And now I'm talking about the midfielders I want in. That's the 3 positions, like I said, I want us to strengthen on. So let's see. Other guys we've been linked with, or let's say names are floating around. Tanguy on Ndombele, however you say his name, but he's getting quoted at 70-80 mil. I know he's only 22 years of age, but 70-80 mil is a bit steep. Definitely for Arsenal, anyway. Definitely for Arsenal. So I don't see that one happening. Good potential. Will be a top player, but I just don't see us getting him. And let me just go back to Rabiot quickly, because I kind of stopped there. But with him, he's a good box-to-box midfielder. I've watched him closely over the years. Confident on the ball. He's not similar to Ramsey, but he can replace Ramsey well in terms of getting the ball from A to B. Like I said, it looks like he gets along well with Emery, so his heart will be in it. His next move is a big one. He's 24 years of age, so he's got a lot to prove. I think, and Arsenal would be the perfect club for him to go on and prove those things. Do you know what I mean? His eye for goal is not definitely not there with Ramsey's, but it's possibly something he can build on. Do you know what I mean? At PSG, it was a lot of inconsistent game time, and managers flip-flopping and whatnot. It's not the best. It's not the best area for a young player to develop, especially if he's not one of the top names like the Mbappes or the Neymars. So, hence why he's run down his contract. Like, don't get me wrong, PSG wanted to keep him badly. They wanted to keep. They even dropped him from the first team to try and push him to sign a contract, but it didn't work. And here he is on a free transfer. And free transfer to an Arsenal fan's ears is beautiful. It's a beautiful sound, because with the money being quoted, and even though I said 40 mil is false, we're still going to be tight around money. I think 80 to 100 mil is still tight for us. We need a lot more to really improve our squad and go on to challenge for the title, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Rabiot will be a great addition for free. Number one on all these players I've mentioned. Donny van de Beek, Ajax, you saw him yourselves, good goal scorer. He'd probably be the perfect Ramsey replacement in terms of like for like. Obviously, he's a bit younger. He's 21, 22. Great eye for goal. He's committed. On the pitch, he gives 100%. Every match I've seen him in, which is probably, 8-9 games this season, 100% committed. 100% committed. Runs around an awful lot, similar to Ramsey. And it's not reckless, headless running. He's after things. He's after the ball. He's after space. He wants to get into good positions. So it's someone that, could work well with Ozil as well. Do you know what I mean? He could work well with Ozil, because Ozil's great at making space, and a lot of our players feed off that space that he makes, which is an attribute that Ozil doesn't get a lot of praise for. People just keep on talking shit to me about his assists and key chances, but they don't know him as a player like I do. Like, the space he creates is one of his top attributes, and hence why people like Alba and Laka can get the goals they get. But it's just his commitment that I question now, and his productivity. Creating space is not the be all and end all. So Donny van de Beek, someone young, hungry, next to him or around him, it definitely probably get the best out of him again, or close to the best out of him. So Donny van de Beek is definitely someone we should look into. Price tag range, I'm probably gonna say 40 mil again. Ajax are a selling club, so we could probably get the deal done for around that price. But we'll see. Saul Niguez, Atletico. He's like a deep line playmaker, centre mid. But he's box to box. He's a bit of everything, if you ask me. He's a bit of everything. Obviously, growing up at Atletico again, Spanish. Someone that would improve the squad. I haven't seen too much of him, similar to Partey, because Atletico, I've only really seen him in the Champions League and a few La Liga games over the years. But Niguez is someone that he shone there. His name has stood out. And I think he's got a year left on his contract or something. So he's someone that apparently Pep is looking at him at Man City. So maybe there's something there. And I know I mentioned Ryan Fraser last week regarding the homegrown thing. I think a couple of people corrected me, and they was right that he's not homegrown. I thought Scottish was homegrown as well, but I think it's confirmed that it's just English and Welsh players that are classed as homegrown. So potentially, why not look at a Declan Rice from West Ham? 20 years of age, Irish, plays for England, homegrown, someone that is definitely going to improve, has bags of potential as a DM centre mid. So why not? It's going to be a hell of a lot of money right now. By a hell of a lot, I'll probably say 50 mil. 50 mil. I know it's a breakthrough season for him, but still, 50 mil is a lot of outlay for a player that hasn't really made a name for himself yet. It will be a big risk. But at the same time, like I said, with the homegrown thing, it's something we have to look into. And hopefully we can bring in some quality as well as that homegrown status, because it's not just about the status. You want some quality in there. I know Emil Smith-Rowe and Reece Nelson come back into the fold, youngsters and homegrown, which is great for us. But I feel like maybe a Declan Rice, looking into him, possibly coming in, could be a great addition. But yeah, I've mentioned about, 6, 7, maybe even 8 centre mids, box-to-box midfielders. All of them would improve us as a squad. All of them would improve the players around them. All of them would get us a bit closer to that goal of starting to get top 4 consistently and challenge for the league again. All of them names. So, and they're not out of our reach. I haven't gone to say players that are like, even with Ndombele, 80 mil. I only mentioned him because we've been linked, and I've dismissed that because it's not happening. The other names, they're all within our reach. From Adrian Rabiot on a free transfer to Abdoulaye Doucoure on 40 mil to Barella on 45 mil. They're all within reach. So Arsenal Football Club, let's get one of these deals over the line, because it's an area we definitely need to improve on, as well as the wings, as well as the defence. So let's start doing some proper business, man. I know the Europa League finals tomorrow, the big one. Listen, as soon as that's done and we win the fucking Europa League, I just want some transfers in. We need to improve the squad ASAP. Have as long as possible during pre-season with the new players. I don't want none of this last week of the transfer window again. Like, fuck all that. As soon as we win the Europa League, let's go on and let's build this football club up again. Let's build this football club to what we should be again. Because after that Europa League final, the neighbours are in another final, and my Liverpool shirt will be on that Saturday. But come on, boys, let's do it tomorrow, and then let's get some names in. Let me know what you think about the names below, if I've left anyone out, because I'm sure there's other centre mids out there. And if I've got any fans from the countries that they're in, Italy, Spain, let me know. Let me know who would suit Arsenal, who would fit us well, and let me know who the hell I'm reaching with, who we could never get. Subscribe, like, share. Let me know what you think of the new intro I've got up there. And yeah, more content coming soon.